Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Veterans Memorial Field, Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. We have the opening pitch of today's quadrangular. It's going to be a little bit outside for a ball, and here's the second offering, that too, just a tad outside. We take a look at the pitching here today for the Norsemen. It is going to be, there's a swing and a miss. We get the Ellison doing the pitching here. That one's going to come in, and he's going to wind up down to first base. Ellison with his battery mate here in Jack Nelson. There's a called strike. This is going to be Emmett Konieczny. Some of the names here I've never heard. Here's a nice comebacker. There's one. The relay will be in time, and it's a nice double play here to get the first batter and the number 2 hitter as well. So a good spin there, and it all started from Ellison. So good work there by the pitcher, Dylan Ellison. It's a 1-6-3 double play. Here is Jaden Nienest. Nienest, your number 3 hitter. We'll take a look and see where he is going to be in center field. There's a strike. Well, let's see if we got everybody. Well, I missed somebody in the lineup. We'll check that during in between the innings here. There's a strike at the letters. It's 2-2. Ellison comes in, and there's the ball. That's going to be a gapper in right center and spinning around. Boy, that double play looks real big right now, doesn't it? A nice double there by Jaden Nienest. Well, they didn't get that double play. There'd have been a run scored. 1 on with 2 down. Here is Cole Timler, the DH. Blake Jacoby on deck. There's a strike, caught the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss. Just swung through that one. Well, I see where I missed number 9 hitter in Adler. Hanging curve that stayed way upstairs. 2-2 now with 2 outs. The runner at second base. Here's a fly ball out to center field and dropping back and able to make the grab without too much difficulty there. That was Andrew Knutson. So the fly out will end the inning here, and we will take ourselves a little bit of a break, and we'll get ready for the bottom half of inning number 1. No score in today's ball game so far. No runs on one hit, one runner left on base for Columbus Catholic. Back we come. It's going to be Trevor Lemke to start things off here for the Norsemen here in the bottom half of inning number 1. Lemke today in right field. He slaps this one towards left, and it's right on the line. He is spinning. Oh, he takes a big turn, and now he's going to hustle back to first base. Boy, I tell you what, good piece of hitting there as he slapped that one over to left field. Of course, he's a left-handed hitter, and he took a big wide turn, thought maybe he was going to be able to pick up and scoot over to second base, but left fielder did a real nice job of getting over there. Ground ball, that's between short and third for a base hit. Gavin Bergdahl picking up hit number 2 here for the Norsemen.
Now batting, number 5, Bo Milutinovic.
Here's Milutinovic. Bo, your number 3 hitter, and today he is going to be at shortstop. That's where he was at the other day when we were here doing a game. That was last Saturday. Schlafke, the pitcher. Here's a drive out to center field, and center fielder, they're going to call him safe. He dropped the ball. He never really had, they're going to call him out. Well, now there's going to be some confusion. Well, this. So there's going to be a little discussion on this one. They're going to give him the out, so a catch. They're going to say he had it in control for out number 1. Runner does tag up in Lemke. He winds up at third. Bergdahl at second base.
Now batting, number 9, Cale Griffin.
Here is Cale Griffin. Griffin, your first baseman, doing a nice job there this year. Early in the season, everybody finding their spot, their niche on the team. Cale watches that one ride outside for a ball. It's 1-1. Well, the Norsemen with a couple of runners in scoring position here, an opportunity to get on the board. He takes this one upstairs. Two and one now. This ball is sliced out towards left field, tagging up. Should be able to score the run. There's the catch, and Lemke is going to come in and score easily in that little fly out. Give him being Cale Griffin, the sacrifice. And the Norsemen are on the board. Two away, and a good piece of hitting there for Westby. And they still have opportunity for another run out there. Andrew Knudsen takes that one upstairs. Garrett Vanlin will be the DH today for Ellefson. He's on deck. 2-0 now to Knutson. Fouled that one back. He had a good cut on that one. Here's a pop-up right field. Right fielder comes on, he'll make the grab. That'll take care of the inning here on the flyout. No, take a look here. 1 run on 2 hits. 1 runner left on base. We'll take a little break, come right back here with more action from Westby's Veterans Memorial Field. The Norsemen up 1-0. Blake Jacoby steps in from the left-hand side. Takes a called strike. Blake is the catcher today for Columbus Catholic. The Dons, as they're known, up there by Spencer. Yeah, they had a little bit of a trip, didn't they? You certainly think, I wonder if they didn't stay overnight somewhere. It's a good 3-hour drive, if not longer. That one. That one right off from Jack Nelson, right on the helmet. He kind of shakes his head and like, yeah, I totally misjudged that baby. 0-2 now. Curveball that stays outside. Here's a fly ball well hit out towards center field and racing over towards left center and making the grab was Knutson. Tell you what, he can cover some ground.
Now batting, number 21, Sam Wilson.
1 away for Sam Wilczek. Swing and a miss. That one came up on the shoulders. He just could not catch up to it. Ellison fires a fastball just outside the strike zone there. Dylan, a rather quick worker. Oh, he just missed again. Or no, he got that one. All right. I was going to say that looked like it was in there, and it was. 2-2 now. That one came in tight and picked off Wilczek right in the leg. Second hit batsman of the day. Here, and we're only in the second inning. That's going to bring up Grant Olson, the first baseman, number 7 hitting. Right-handed hitter. Swinging through that first offering, just under the letters. Runner down to first base for the Dons. That one's inside. That one in tight again. Ellison is set, comes in with a fastball, but that one dropped down low. 3-1. Now it's full. Well, a walk here, so 2 on. Hit batsman and now a walk with 1 away. Putting the pressure on that defense for the Norsemen now as Ellison looks to come through. Showing bunt, and it's a good one. They'll go to first base. Oh, slipping. A run's going to score, maybe 2. We'll have to wait and see. Racing over is Lemke. Taking a big turn down at third, but this game is going to be tied up off from the throwing error by Ellison. Well, the sacrifice was by Nemitz was definitely there, but then it becomes an E. E1, unfortunately.
Number 6, Zane Adler.
Adler now stepping in. Adler is the right fielder today. Zane, I believe, is the first name. This one's fouled back. Two and one now. Ellison from the stretch comes inside, and it is a little bit too far inside. And the count goes to 3-1. There's a strike, putting the count full. Adler looked like he was taking that one all the way. 2 on, in scoring position. A shot right over the third baseman. Boy, I tell you what, good piece of hitting right there on the line drive. They'll cut that ball off, and 2 runs are in. Adler coming through with a nice line drive right over third base, where Garrison Korn made a good try. He just couldn't jump up quite high enough. But 2 RBIs there. Here is a base hit in the hole past shortstop in Milutinovic. Well-placed shot. That was the top of the order with Bennington. Well, the Dons have some stuff going now, don't they?
Number 9,
Konechny stepping in. He hit into a 1-6-3 double play back in the first. That ball pops away, and the runners advance. Nelson hesitated just for a moment, and that was all that the runners needed. They hustled down to second and third, respectively. Just got a piece of that one. Konechny with an even count at 1 apiece. That one's downstairs. Quick toss back over to third, and diving back in was Adler. He was back without too much trouble there. 3-1 is your score. There's a called strike. 2-2. Ellison trying to dig out of a hole here with a bit of a jam. That one's fouled right underneath. Just got the end of the bat on the ball. Here's a hard ball that is going to get through for a base hit. 1 run coming across. Here comes number 2. And the Dons are up 5-1. That one took a wicked hop, but it was definitely, in my mind, it was a base hit as it got through. Gavin Bergdahl over there. Bergdahl made a swipe at it. Nienest from the right side swings at the first offering. Well, 2 more coming in. It's a big inning here in the second for the Dons. Runner taking off. He'll have that one rather easily. He didn't even worry about sliding. That made it a little closer. When he broke for second base, it looked like he was going to have it easy. Nelson with a pretty good arm. Fly ball, this in right center. It's going to be a tough one. It's splitting the gap once again. Runner's going to hold at third base. Ninas coming up with a good hit. Runners at first and third. And we're going to get a timeout as Coach Hamilton walks out to the mound. Well, a short visit on the mound. Here's a ground ball picked up by third baseman to throw over in time. Runner at first moves over to second base. That was Nienest. Timler grounds 5-3. Konechny had to hold his ground at third. Garrison Korn coming up with a nice play. Two away. And we're back to Blake Jacoby. Ellison trying to get that third out. 2-0. Well, we do want to mention our sponsors. I'm finally able to get to the sheet here. That ball is fouled away. Thanks to folks such as the Westby Co-op Credit Union helping us out once again. Corporate office right here in Westby. We also want to say thanks to the Westby Co-op Creamery. Just behind us here, their new store, that ball rides inside. It's 2-1. Organic and conventional dairy products. They are delicious. And the Varsity Funeral Home, Westby, Viroqua, and beyond. That ball is lifted foul. And it's 3-2. Jacoby started off the inning with a fly ball for out number 1, and after that, The Dons have exploded. There's a walk. Three hits. 4 hits.
Courtesy running is number 22, Carlos Hackle. And now batting number 21, Sam Wilczek.
Wilczek, the left fielder, takes a called strike. Curveball dropping in. Swing and a miss. That will take care of the inning. And boy, I tell you what, Ellison needed that strikeout as bases were loaded. Let's take a quick look here. 4 hits in the inning. There wasn't, there was an error, a hit batsman, and a walk on top of everything else. 2 walks actually in the inning, and 3 left on base as the Dons pick up 5 runs. They're out in front 5-1. We move to the bottom half of inning number 2. Well, getting things started here for the Norsemen. They're going to the first pitch here, and we're going to get a hit batsman. Well, it is working. Okay. All right. You got the same picture that I have, though. When you hit that, it doesn't come up. That's what I was wondering, yeah. We're checking our technology here, folks. That's all. 5-1 the score here. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Valen, hit by a pitch to start off this inning, is down to first base. Here's Garrison Korn, left-handed hitter. Checked his swing as that one goes outside. That's the ball as well. Well, the Norsemen going to try and mount a comeback here. First 2 are on. Hit batsman and a walk. That's very similar to what took place in the top half of the second inning. Schlafke, right-handed hitter. Now we'll face Briggs Helwig. Briggs is out in left field today for the Norsemen. Swing and a miss, curveball outside. Schlafke started him off with a curve. This one just rides outside. Now we'll see if Briggs can come up with a shot here. Ground ball, foul. Schlafke comes in and, oh, it hits the bat. How often is that going to happen? That was behind him. Briggs kept the bat on his shoulder and it hit the barrel on the backside. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout. One down for Jack Nelson.
Now batting, number 8, Jack Nelson.
Nelson takes the ball low and away. Schlafke comes right back. That one right in underneath the armpit. A rather tight pitch on that one. It's 2-0. Right down the middle, this one's popped up. Third, oh, nobody got to it. It's an infield fly rule.
Now batting, number 1, Trevor Lemke.
Two down now. Back to the top of the order with Trevor Lemke. Lemke punched one to left field to start the ball game and eventually scored on a sacrifice fly from Cale Griffin. Two and 0. That one gets away from the catcher, and the runners move up. So now can really make things interesting with a base hit. Jacoby just had that one bounce in front of him, and it kicked off literally off the side of his glove, it looked like. Schlafke looks in, and here he comes. Called strike. 3-1. Lemke punches this one through on the right side. He looks to head for second. He'll come back, and 2 runs are in. Oh, good job of hitting there. Lemke, in his first at-bat, went to left field. This time he turned on it and punched it through for a base hit, a 2 RBI single. Making the score a little tighter now at 5-3, the Norsemen trail. We're in the bottom of the second. 2 away, and here is Bergdahl. There's a balk. Bergdahl with an opportunity here now for an RBI. Here's a ground ball. Shortstop got a charge, and a throw is, it's going to be in time to get the out. Delayed call there. They want to make sure he hung on to the ball, and he just barely did. 6-3 on the putout, but 2 runs coming across here for the Norsemen. If they get those 2 runs on 1 hit, there was a hit batsman and the walk. Those 2 wind up scoring in the inning. 5-3 your score here after 2. Oh, Milutinovic now on the mound for the Norsemen, and the opening pitch is a swing and a miss. Bergdahl is now at shortstop. So let's see, we're going to make that quick change here. There's a strike. Thanks again to some of those sponsors, the Viroqua Food Co-op, supporting today's broadcast for your organic groceries. Be sure to stop in there. Thanks to Dr. Leon Klum, the Viroqua Dental Center behind Sleepy Hollow. And, of course, Sleepy Hollow themselves, one of our fine sponsors. They, too, on the north side, obviously, of Viroqua. Thanks to all these sponsors as we mention them throughout today's broadcast. Two is your count. Curveball just a tad bit high. This is Grant Olson. Hung in there, got a piece of that one. That one rode in on the chest, and he had to back up away from the plate, and he'll draw the walk. 5-3 after 2 innings. A lot of fireworks going on early on in this ball game. Maybe early in the morning, but a couple of walks, 3 or 4 walks, and a couple of hit batsmen so far in this ball game. Still trying to warm up a little bit. That's a fly ball to the right side, out into the parking lot. Milinovic comes up with a big curveball and gets the out.
Now batting, number 6, Zane Adler.
Zane Adler steps in. Milinovic with a quick little peek, now a toss over and jumping back onto the base. That was Olson. Adler with a base hit and a run scored in that second inning. Pops this one up, and that's going to be out of play. There's a strike. Milinovic mixing things up right away. That one bounces out in front, and the runner, Olson, is going to glide right on down to second base. Just a little inside, and the count's even at 2 apiece. Milinovic on the mound in relief of Ellefson for the Norseman. That one in tight on the knees. Swinging a foul tip off the glove of Nelson. So hanging in there right now. The hitter in Adler. Ground ball, Korn drops, Now he'll throw quickly. Is it going to be in time? It is in time. What a stretch over there by Griffin. Yeah, I said Cale has really done a nice job over there at first base, and he he showed what he's worth on that one. Preserving the out with a real nice scoop. Back to the top of the order with Bennington. Bennington today is 1 for 1. He was hit by a pitch to start off the ball game. This one's fouled back on us. Runner 90 feet away, down at third. Swing and a miss on a tough curve right there. It's 1-2. And a call, strike three, a fastball right around the letters, catching Brock Bennington to look at that one. Well, no runs in the inning for the Dons. They will leave a runner on, so no hits, no runs, one left on base. After 2.5, they still lead 5-3 over the Norsemen. A couple more of those sponsors helping with today's broadcast. The Viroqua Booster Club supporting today's contest here at Veterans Memorial Field, thanks to Carl Zuby and Eric Anderson and the crew. Bo Milutinovic will take a called strike on a tight curveball. VFW of Viroqua on the south side supporting the broadcast today. They remind you that we will be in, here's a little shot out, and that's going to drop in right field by Milutinovic. That one caught him in on the hands, but he was able to muscle it over for a single. Remind you that we will be next week in Viroqua. Carl Zuby is going to be helping out. He's going to do some of the baseball games. I'll be bouncing back and forth between Viroqua and Westby with the Sit in My celebration going on only on Saturday this year, a week from today. Well, let's hope for a little warmer weather, huh? Taking that one up and away is Griffin. Cale sitting with a 1-1 count on him. And a runner on at first base in Milutinovic. Downstairs, 2-1 now. Milutinovic with a pretty good lead over there at first base. There's a strike at the knees. Griffin knew that was in there. Cale with a real nice sacrifice fly to left field. Good piece of hitting. He puts this one out to left, and it's in for a base hit. It'll be a single, and Milutinovic will have to stay at second base. Boy, he just reached out and poked that one down the line. One for one now for the Norseman first baseman. Here comes Andrew Knudsen. Andrew with good back control here. Center fielder. Batting in the number 5 spot. Typically, you'll see a sacrifice bunt attempt in these situations. There's a curveball outside. We'll see, though, what Coach Hamilton has up his sleeve with this one with Knutson, who handles a good bat. He shows bunt and fouled it underneath. Schlafke looks in, and here he comes. Fouled that one straight back at us. Knutson had a pretty good cut on that one. Two on for the Norseman with nobody out. Center fielder here, and Andrew Knutson with a 1-2 count, trying to put the ball in play. That one hops home plate. Everyone will stay put. Vernon Manor Healthcare Center supporting the broadcast today. They're located on the north side of Viroqua. Oh, a called strike 3 right at the knees.
Now batting, number 10, Garrett Vatland.
One away now. Here's Garrett Vatland. Ball scoots underneath the catcher. And Jacoby, and everybody moves up one. Here's a ground ball dropped by the shortstop, and it'll be an error. A run scores. Runners broke on contact here, and Valen is on with an error. Runners at first and third now, and the Norsemen with an opportunity to try and tie this ball game as third baseman Garrison Korn steps in. Korn takes the first offering upstairs for a ball. That one upstairs again and inside. They're going to get the out now. Wow. Big collision there. It was a called strike, and the throw down was right on the money. Jacoby was perfect on the throw. Now there's two away. Korn needs a big hit. Swing and a miss. Korn draws a walk And again, runners at first and third. Here comes Briggs Hellwig.
Now batting, number 11, Briggs Hellwig.
Briggs was a strikeout victim back in the second inning for out number 1. Now he'll look to redeem himself here. There's a strike. On top of the strike zone on the letters. Schlafke will lean in once again. Runner taking off, and another balk. And that will score the tying run for the Norseman and Cale Griffin. Breaking for second base was Garrison Korn, and Schlafke did what he could do. He stood there for just a moment, and then he flinched, and that was enough for the balk. The tough part is you have to step back off the rubber before you do anything, and unfortunately, that didn't happen for Schlafke. Game is now tied at 5 apiece. Swing and a miss. That will take care of the inning. That's the second strikeout of the ball game for Briggs Hellwig. Well, let's take a look here. 2 runs coming across. Those 2 runs on 2 hits. There was a runner left on for the Norsemen. Well, we're back to an even ball game. It's 5 apiece. First pitch as we come back from the half inning break. Going to be downstairs for a ball. Konechny here in the 4th inning has already batted twice. He's 1 for 2. Flies this one foul down the right field side, staying in the park. His first at bat was a 1-6-3 double play, but then he came up with a base hit in the 2nd inning. He was left stranded at third base when everything was said and done. Swing and a miss as he goes after a high fastball from Bo Milutinovic, who's on in relief for Dylan Ellefson. Checked his swing in plenty of time. VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare, supporting today's broadcast. Outstanding healthcare since 1956. Fly ball out to right field, and Lemke is there for the grab. One down. Nelson runs out to talk to Milutinovic just for a moment.
Now batting number 4, Jaden Nunez.
That ball is high. Vernon Electric Cooperative out there on Swigum Road, or Sogstead Road, excuse me. There's a call strike. Vernon Electric now serving nearly 11,000 patrons with electrical energy. Next offering is high, and it's 3-1. Milutinovic, a fairly quick worker, comes back in, and that one rides upstairs.
Now batting number 10, Cole Timler.
One away with one on. Here is Cole Timler. Quick toss over, and the ball got away from Griffin and scooting down to second base. That was Nenest. Opportunity now for the Dons, Columbus Catholic, to retake the lead here in the fourth. Ground ball, fly ball, a hard shot. That one is beyond the fence. Here's a ground ball, shortstop. Pick up by Bergdahl, and the throw in time. Quick toss back over, and ball winds up into center field. But Knutson doing a nice job backing that play up. Got out to left center. That's where the ball was, and no chance for advancement there. Bergdahl with a nice job on the play. There's two down. Here's Blake Jacoby now. Jacoby takes the ball low. Well, you're watching on Vernon Communications Westby Channel 7, the school channel, thanks to the Westby Area School District as well for their support. Great help once again with Nathan King getting us up and running. You're able to watch this on the district YouTube channel. Thanks to them. Thanks to Vernon Communications for all that they do when it comes to our live broadcasts as well. Yeah, we are able to put a lot of specials on when it comes to Channel 14 over the course of a year. And you'll see a lot of rebroadcasts. We'll put them on the tape delayed broadcast. Here's a ground ball back up the middle. Bergdahl with the pick, a quick throw, and he got him. Just got him. Great hustle there by the runner in Blake Jacoby. But it's a 6-3 put out, and there'll be no runs on no hits and one runner left on base here. We'll move to the bottom half of inning number 4. We're still tied at 5 apiece. 9-1-2 part of the order for the Westby Norsemen here in the bottom half of inning number 4. It's going to be Nelson, Lemke, and Bergdahl. Nelson taking the first 2 pitches, low and away. That one in tight. Boy, almost clipped him on the bicep area. Maybe tricep, as he was kind of turning away from it a little bit, turning back to the inside. 3-0 now. Taking that one all the way and getting the walk. Here's Trevor Lemke. 2 hits to his credit today already. Shows bunt, and he puts this one right on the line. It's a beauty, and look at that. It stays on the line. You are not going to get anything better than that. What in the world did he put on that ball? Talk about painting the line. Lemke did just that. Now it's Gavin Bergdahl's turn. He shows bunt, takes that one downstairs. Well, your third baseman, let's see, that was Nemitz. He did... I really, truly think he did the right thing by just, letting that ball go and hoping it would scoot foul, but it didn't. Whoever was doing the grooming of the base path did a good job, apparently. It's 2-0 now to Bergdahl. Showing bunt. This is a good one. Out in front. They'll go to first base. Did he get him? Safe. A little slow to get it over. We're going to go with a base hit on that one. He outrun the play.
Now batting, number 5.
Now bases are loaded. And it's Bo Milutinovic, the pitcher. And a timeout here on the field. Well, a called strike here as we come back. Take a look at the different changes going on here. But coming in to pitch now, this is going to be Konieczny. Milutinovic, the batter, he will take that one outside and away. It's 1-1. Well, the Fenimore Golden Eagles have pulled into town. They will take on the Dons here in just a little while. Here's a fly ball deep to center field. The tag up and heading down to home and scoring off from the sacrifice. That was Jack Nelson. So Milinovic got the minimum with the sac fly.
Now batting, number 9, Hale Griffin.
Here's Griffin. Takes a strike. Trying to slap that one. Ooh, he almost got his teammate over here. Diving out of the way. Downstairs, good job.
Leave it up to you, Taylor. Leave it up to you. Hit that fastball drive. It's not good.
Here's a ground ball right back up the middle for a hit. Coming around from third and will score easily. In there, that was Lemke. Good hustle. Bergdahl at second base. Here is Nundahl.
Number 14, Austin Nundahl.
Austin Nundahl batting now. Nundahl hitting now in place of Andrew Knutson. Takes the ball low and away. 2-0. Quick spin around and back in safely is Bergdahl. Here's a chopper, shortstop, over to second for one. The relay will not be in time, and the ball gets away, and that's going to allow a run to score. Coming across was Bergdahl. That probably is going to have to go down as a throwing error. A fielder's choice here for Nundahl. Owen Chose comes in as a courtesy runner.
Courtesy running at first, number 16, Owen Chose. And now batting, number 10, Garrett Vatlin.
6-4 on the putout at second base for 2 down. And Vatlin steps in. Well, I think, let's see, I got to put down that air on the throw, E4. Deep fly ball, and it's going to be caught out in the center field. Boy, gave it a ride. Did Vatlin hit the deepest part of the park. And the Dons able to get underneath that one to make the grab. Well, take a look here. 3 runs coming across here for the Norsemen. They get those 3 runs on 3 hits. There was a walk in the inning and 1 error as well. After 4 complete, it's now 8-5 Westby with the lead. More of those sponsors helping us out. Of course, it's Snowflake Ski and Golf. Steve Clement down there at Timber Coulee. We talked about Sleepy Hollow already. Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care corporate office located in Cashton. Thank Mary Freiberg and her terrific crew. Thanks to Rural Mutual Insurance, Kevin Blusky, located in downtown Viroqua. A Wisconsin-based company that does business only in Wisconsin. Thanks to Kevin and crew over there, Rural Mutual Insurance. Check swing, and he offered. Milindovich continuing to pitch here as he is facing Wilczek. Left fielder takes that one downstairs. The Riverbank supporting today's broadcast. We thank all those fine people. They are spread all around the Cooley region. The Riverbank is 2 branches here in the Westby and Coon Valley area. Katie Helseth managing those. There's a call strike. That ball sailed away, and picking up the walk is going to be Wilczek. Here's Grant Olson.
Now batting, number 15, Grant Olson.
Nimitz to follow. Ground ball. Oh, that one got through and past Kel Griffin. It took a wicked hop right at the end. We're going to go down with a base hit on that baby because that was tough. Not much you can do on that one. He was right there in a good spot. Runners at first and third now.
Number 3, Nathan Nemitz.
So Nemitz with an opportunity to get an RBI. Nobody out here, and the Dons looking to try and battle back. Premier Co-op helping us out today. Right here in Westby, of course, Ace Hardware and your Cenex gasoline station. That offering was high for a ball. That one really took off on Milutinovic. Three 3-0 count now. Got the strike on the letters. Well, thanks to the crew over there at Nordic Lanes helping us out today. Scott and Sue Sordahl. That ball was downstairs, and now the bases are filled with Dons. Columbus Catholic, the Dons, making the long trip.
Number 6, Zane.
They're up there on the other side of Walsall up by Spencer. Or Stratford, excuse me. I think it's Stratford anyways. Here's a fly ball. This will get a run in. Good job bringing it into the shortstop in Bergdahl. Adler picks up the sacrifice.
Now batting, number 2, Brock Bennington.
Back to the top of the order, and the tough Brock Bennington. He's 1 for 2 today. He drives one to center field, and it is going to be picked up. Knutson fires it in. Runners move up one spot.
Now batting, number 9, Emmett Konechny.
Konechny, the pitcher now. Oh, he spun out of that one.
Get out of here, kid.
Milutinovic buzzed one up on the shoulder region.
Get out of here, kid.
Bases reloaded here. Fouling that one back.
Hey, Hats, you can hold here.
That's fouled back again. This time to the parking lot.
Be a wall back there, kid. Be a wall. Hey, get nasty here, Bo.
1-2 now. Milutinovic out in front. Upstairs. That curveball hung up high,
Settle down here.
and it's now 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him on a high fastball. Well, a big strikeout. Now you just want to get a good defensive play here from your infield. Get a ground ball and get out of this inning.
Number 4, Jaden Nenast.
Nenast, let's see what he has done today. He's got a couple of hits already and a walk. So 3 for 3 as far as their on-base percentage. He's 2 for 2 hitting-wise. Bases loaded with 2 down. There's a base hit right up the gut, and here comes a throw home. It's going to be on target, and they got him. What a throw from left field. Boy, a rocket out there. Was that Briggs out there? Oh, that's Jack out there now? Okay, boy, he really fired a strike right there to get the out. Well, 1 run does come in the inning on that play right there. It's going to be 2 full runs to get the Dons back to within 1 here. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 left on base. We'll come back with more here from Westby in just a couple of moments. We'll be right back. Back we come here to Westby and Veterans Memorial Field.
Garrison Core.
Corn with a swing and a foul tip. It's 1-1. More of those sponsors. Main Street Mobile Mart helping us out. Here's a ground ball, shortstop. Oh, it got through him. He had it, and it just went right up his arm and through him. That's going to go down as an error. Corn on base, though.
Now batting, number 11, Briggs Howard.
Here's Briggs Hellwig. Briggs now in right field. Lemke moves to center field, by the way. Forgot to mention that stuff before. Foul ball. Went down after that one to try and push the runner up to second base. Hellwig 0 for 2 right now with 2 strikeouts. Not able to get to that one.
Hey, now square off on one. Come on, Briggs. Here you go, Briggs.
And now a swing and a miss. Third strikeout of the game for Briggs. That's out number one. Here's Jack Nelson. He lifts this one to right center. It's going to drop. Got a hustle in here. And just getting there was Garrison Korn. That was, he was kind of stuck in no man's land for a moment. Was the center fielder going to get to that ball or not? The center fielder did a good job of showing that he was going to get there. Lemke stepping in. 3 for 3 today in game number 1. 2 runs scored, too. His last at bat was a beautiful bunt. Here's the ball slicing out towards left field. This one is going to be trouble again. And another base hit. Korn, he is showing off a burst of speed because, again, he had to wait. But he's able to get over to third. And now bases are loaded.
Number 3, Gavin Bergdahl.
Here's Bergdahl. 2 for 3 today. Nice play by Jacoby. That one's downstairs. That ball sails outside, and then the count moves to 3-2. Konieczny on in relief of Schlafke, I should say. And there's a walk and a run in. RBI walk as Korn scores. Here's Milutinovic. Bo is the pitcher of record now for the Norsemen. Ground ball, chopped foul. Third base side, it's 0-1. 4 games today. Coming up next, Columbus Catholic will take on Fenimore. That'll be about a half an hour after this game, 20 minutes maybe. They'll get the diamond reset. They'll get their infield and be ready to go. We'll have all these games on. Here's a drive, and that's a big-time hit into right center. 2 runs coming across. Nelson scoring along with Lemke right behind him. Over to third base moves Bergdahl. Milutinovic with a couple of big RBIs. 11-7 your score here in the bottom of the 5th inning. There's the ball just outside. Here's a hard shot, third base, to throw over to first. In time, a run will score. Well, I tell you what, he hit that ball hard, did Griffin. He'll get an RBI out of it. 5-3 on the putout. There is 2 down now. But Bergdahl with a great break on the contact. No place but to go to first base by Nimitz. Here is Austin Nundahl, who is now catching. That one, in on the ear. Turned away from that one. There's a called strike. Well, another RBI out there for the Norseman. In Austin Nundahl, if he can come up with a hit. That one's going to be a ball. Sliding in underneath that one. Nundahl is going to stay and run, he says Coach Hamilton. Nundahl with the walk. Runners at first and third, and here is Garrett Vatlin. That ball gets away, and here comes another run. Miletinovic comes in from third on the wild pitch. Knutson down at second base. Vatlin looking to try and come up with a hit here. And he does just that. Line drive right back up the middle. They're going to hold Nundahl at third. Vatlin with a nice swing on that one, going right back up the middle. Here's Garrison Korn, your third baseman. This one's popped out to center field, and the center fielder underneath that one to make the easy grab. That was Ninest to finish off the inning. Well, a bunch of runs coming across here. It's going to be 5 runs in the inning. They get those 5 runs on 3 hits. There was an error in the inning along with 1 walk. And the score now is 13-7 in favor of the Norsemen. Well, the 6th inning rolls around here. It's the top of the 6th. Thanks going out to Main Street Mobile Mart, your only convenience store, family-owned convenience store for that matter. In Viroqua. Gunnarsson Health is the Viroqua clinic for all your prescription needs. That ball's low and away. It's 2-0. Well, it wound up 4 straight pitches, and there's the walk.
Now batting, number 13, Blake Jacoby.
Blake Jacoby steps in, takes the ball inside. Quick toss over, and he just got back in. Game 1 of 4 today. That ball sailed away. Then all of a sudden, Milutinovic having a tough time finding the strike zone. And there's another ball, and it's 2 walks in a row. And that's going to be enough time here for Coach John Hamilton to take the walk out. We're probably going to see a pitching change. Thanks going out to a couple more of those sponsors as Coach Hamilton makes the walk back to the dugout. It's Embroidery and More out here at 210D Swigum Road. Milutinovic with the ball upstairs. Now quick time. Base runner needs to get the shoe tied up a little bit. Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service bringing you today's action thanks to Mark and the family out there, north side of Viroqua. There's a called strike. Ball lifted foul behind us on the left side. Here comes the 1-2 offering. That ball's lifted out towards left field. It's going to drop for a hit. Here comes a throw in. Oh, they're going to get him at third. Tell you what, Jack Nelson played that one about as well as one could play it. And they're going to get the out. We'll check. As weird as it sounds, I guess you got to go down as a fielder's choice, right? 7-5 on the putout. There's one down. That's going to be it, though. And a pitching change is going to be made. Garrison Korn comes in. Yeah, I didn't know Garrison pitched, but so good to see him out there. We'll see what he can come up with here. Facing Grant Olson. Oh, he comes in and hits him. Well, kind of a tough way to get things started.
Number 25, Cy Becker.
So Becker comes in to hit for Nemitz. There's a strike. Bases loaded with one down. That one's down low. Nundahl catching now. Chopper right back, and they'll go to home. Now back to first base, and they get the double play. My goodness, there's the way to get things done. The 1-2-3 double play to get out of the inning. Boy, I'll tell you what, you can't ask for anything better when it comes to that. The 1-2-3 double play, if you're a Norseman fan on that one. Well, no runs on no hits. We'll check that. Let's see. Yeah, no hits in that inning. We'll come back with the bottom of the sixth. In just a couple minutes as the Dons come out to the field. Joe steps in to face Nemitz. He takes the first offer and he punches it down the third base side for a base hit. Owen Chose stepping in, and he comes up with a shot. How about that? He put that one right between third base and the third baseman. Here's Jaden Santana. Takes that one up over the top. Jaden came up with a base hit last week on Saturday against Melrose Mindoro. Takes that one outside. 2-1 now. Well, let's see what he can do here. Fouled that one back. Two and two now. Hitting in the spot for Jack Nelson. We'll see. It'll probably be a re-entry rule. Here's a little looper, and it's going to be caught, though, by the second baseman. Trying to punch it over into right field.
Now batting, number 1, Trevor Lemke.
One down for Lemke with one on. Lemke 4 for 4 on my book. Takes one for a ball. That one slides outside the strike zone. It's 2-0. Here's a shot up the middle, and it gets by the shortstop. Lemke, about as hot a hitter right now as you're going to see. He's hit to all fields.
Number 3, Gavin.
He went left, right, bunted, and now right up the middle to center field. 2 on and 1 out. That's upstairs. Here's a pop-up second baseman. Make the play once again. Got out in front of that one. That was Bergdahl.
Number 5.
Right off the end of the bat is what it looked like. Two down. Here is Bo Milutinovic. Heading to third. He's going to slide in safely over there. Is Owen Chose.
They never had a chance.
Milutinovic pops this one up. That'll take care of the inning. Shortstop underneath with the grab. And that will be all she wrote here in the 6th inning. No runs on 2 hits. They're going to leave those 2 runners stranded at second and third in Chose and Lemke. We'll take a break. We're going to come back. It's the top of the 7th. The Dons of Columbus Catholic will need 6, 7, make it 8 runs to stay in the ball game. The Dons down to their final 3 outs here of the ball game. Thanks to Coon Valley Telecommunications supporting today's broadcast. You're watching on Channel 7. Here's a line shot right into left center field. That one might be 2. Making the big turn and heading in, and he's going to be safe. Whoa. What a play there. That was a good try. That was a great hit, too. I mean, he was hustling. That was Adler.
Now batting. Number 2. Brock Bennington.
Bennington, the leadoff hitter, comes back here in the 6th inning. Make it the 7th, excuse me. Nobody out and a runner on. That's inside, a little bit tight. Covers of Viroqua, well, the dine-in now open. Here's a ground ball, smothered up, and the throw is not going to be in time. That'll be an infield single. Trying to get to that one. I don't know if the ball scooted through him or what happened there. Couldn't quite see, but we're going to give him a base hit.
Now batting. Number 9. Emmett Konieczny.
Konieczny now steps in, takes the ball outside. Runner taking off. Runners at second and third now. That's fouled off the screen here. Two and one the count. Here's the offering. That's a chopper. Going to be foul. 2-2. Well, Cashton Farm Supply bringing you today's action. We appreciate Ernie Peterson and his expert crew of organic farming. All the different products that you need to look for. Ground ball, one hopper. They'll take the toss over. That was the best play. The run will score.
Hey, one you got here.
4-3. One down. one in.
Now batting, number 4, Jaden Nines.
Nines now hitting. Fouled that one underneath. Thanks to Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design, Kevin Kirking, for all your product needs, renovation. And you can always talk to CBS Design. You can always talk to them about some really neat 3D designs in there. Courtney Kuzi taking care of things on that end. And she does a terrific job with that. Here is a wild pitch, and another run comes across. Bennington hustling. Well, base is cleared now, and Garrison Corn can start fresh with a 2-1 count here. Nines will look to try and restart things for the Dons. That one is upstairs. And there's ball 4. Thanks to American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency.
Number 10, Cole Timler.
Timler batting. Yeah, you'll find Phil, of course, in Westby and Viroqua. There's a called strike. Corn coming in on that outside part of the plate. Thanks to the folks at the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County. Check out their website for points of emphasis and interest. Comes to wellness and making sure everybody's doing okay. High fly ball out to center field. Lemke is there for out number 2. Well, let's see. Timler gave that one a pretty good ride.
Now batting, number 13, Blake Jacoby.
Bank of Cashton, Scott Wall and his crew. They've got that new bank up and running now. It's probably been, about a month, I would say. Terrific place to go. Just you walk in there and you got all the new, but there's little sprinklings of old, you might say. That's kind of neat. Ball gets away from Nundahl, and runner will move down to second base. Jacoby, the catcher, takes that one high. That was a good cut. He was right on it, just caught the bottom part of the ball. That's upstairs. Thanks to John Mislevicek and Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. Fertilizers, petroleum products, you name it. This ball is going to be caught by Lemke out in center field. Boy, I tell you what, he got on his horse. He came running in. He got a great break on it to finish off this ball game, with the final score being 13-9. A lot of stuff going on there when it comes to the runs scored by both of these teams. So pretty good action going on throughout today's contest. Bobby John's another great place to go. Stop in and see Sue Brigham and the crew when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and even that Friday night fish. My goodness, they start that at 4 o'clock. There's some really good food over there to be had. Well, let's take a quick look here. The Columbus Catholic Dons come in. After one complete inning, it was 1-0 Westby. The Dons took the lead at 5-1 at halfway mark of the second inning. It was then tied at, it was then 5-3 as Westby picked up 2. Westby picked up 2 more in the third to tie the ball game up. And then the Norsemen got out in front. They scored 3 in the fourth, 5 in the fifth, and that kind of took care of the business. And the Dons come back with 2 in the fifth and 1 here in the seventh to make the final score 13-9. Well, we certainly hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin Video Production, LLC, of Westby Norseman Baseball as they pick up the win here in game number 1, a 4-game tilt here today. The next game coming up, it will feature the Dons of Columbus Catholic. They will take on the Fenimore Golden Eagles. We'll have that game for you coming up here in just a little bit, so stay tuned for that. Thanks again, everyone. We'll see you real soon back here on the Diamond.